So today I am wearing a type of top that I haven't worn since before I got pregnant with Freya, and she's 4.5, so we're talking about 5 years and a bit that I've worn one of these types of tops. These tops I have not worn because let's backtrack a bit. I've always had a low fat percentage, body percentage, and I found that in order to get pregnant I had to raise my fat percentage, my body fat percentage, and so I raised it, and it went into the areas which make me look really bad in these shirts. And so when I got before I had Freya, I had to raise my, because when I had Bjorn, I lost way too much weight, and then because I still had his metabolism, which is pretty awesome, but then in order to get pregnant again I had to put on weight, and so I had to lose a lot of the clothes that I was wearing for a long time during that time. And so this top actually I got when around that time, and I haven't been able to wear it since, and I've been able to wear it again because alright, I've only, since starting this challenge, I haven't really lost a vast amount of weight, but what I have done is I've stopped gaining weight, which I was steadily doing. I was like gaining 100 grams, 50 grams, 150 grams, 200 grams, and it was just going up and up and up and up and up and up, and it wasn't stopping, and I've stopped it, and now I've lost about 2.5 kilos, which doesn't sound a lot, but it's like stopping a weight gain process and then going backwards is a huge deal for me. And so now, well, the first place I lose it is on my stomach, right? So, and when you wear these tops with jeans, you don't want to be having a muffin top when you've already got a big bum. And I don't have those long slender arms. I have strong chunky monkey arms. It's just the way it is. And so when you have strong arms and then a big bum, you don't want a muffin top as well, because it just looks far too gross. So but now I've lost that, it looks okay again, and I'm really quite happy. So no, I can't say that, like, yeah, I've lost 20 kilos. I've stopped gaining weight, and I've started to lose, like, it as steadily as I gained it. So like 100 grams, 200 grams, 300 grams, 50 grams, you know, like that. And that's really cool. And I have to say that I am now at the end of my learning curve for juicing. Like, I did juicing, and I experimented with it first, let's say, and I tried out different things, and I experimented with what works best with my body. And then I stopped for a long time, and now I've started again, but now it's like, this is serious, and I've learned everything I needed to learn, and now I am at that stage where I'm making it mine. And I find that juicing is very, very much in alignment with my nature. I like it to be light, and my body just wants intense amounts of nutrition without effort. So if you read it from that, what you want, I want to have intense amounts of nutrition without actually having to digest a lot of heavy stuff, because I can't. I have a very delicate digestive system, as I've told you before. My digestive system is the most delicate part of me. And so with that, I just have to go along with it and just make sure I get intense nutrition with the lightness. I need it to be light and bright, but and you can't get lighter than juice, really. It doesn't work for everybody. I know that an ex-colleague of mine in Kuwait, it just kills her because she needs to have the fiber. Otherwise, her body just can't hold on to it. And so it doesn't work for everybody. It's not one type fits all. This is, I hope we still, all of us, stick with the idea that this challenge is cater-made to you. It's not one. That's why I end up talking about spirituality and a journey more than I do about, you know, the ins and outs of what you should be doing, because I think as you do what you're supposed to do, a lot of stuff comes up, a lot of stuff that I said it before to people, that when you lay down, not all the time, but a lot of the time, when you release the fat that's in your body, it releases what put it there in the first place, and you have to be mindful of that. That's my thought. I mean, it's not based on science, it's just based on a thought. And so you release all the stress or the emotion that put it there, and if it's illness that put it there, you're going to release the illness as well. And you have to be prepared to get that out of your body and out of your soul and out of your spirit and out of your your health, right? And you also have to be really mindful of the fact that when you release all that fat, you're also releasing a lot of cholesterol through your body again. And once you do that once, you don't want to be keep on doing that. You want this to be permanent. So you want to rewire all of your brain so that this never happens again, because your heart is going to have to cope with a big influx of cholesterol, and you don't want to be doing that every 5 years. You just want to do it once and then be done. So yeah, so I'm in a good place, really good place, and ready to face all the challenges. We just had a major party, and now we have to get the house back together. My husband's ill. I'm gonna have to drive him down to Dubai today, and then because he still has to do some supervision for he's in the initial stages of his business, so he's basically, you know, jack of all trades at the moment in the business. So he has to go down and show them how to remove remove and reinstall some material, and that means that I'm gonna have to drive him down because the dude blacked out on the toilet and he fell on the bidet and there's blood everywhere. I thought it was another Halloween surprise. It was just rather intense. Cleaned that up before the kids got up. So I'm gonna have to drive him down there and really watch him on any scaffolding, because that's gonna be terrifying. So we'll see whether or not that actually goes ahead. I'm not sure. I don't feel happy about it, but yeah. His health is, he's quite an intense person in some respects. So if he's going to get ill, I don't think the male body is used to change, you see. A female body is very much used to the cycles of the moon and of their own body. And so we're used to change, constant change, so we can adapt really quickly in comparison. But guys, their bodies don't change at all, do they? It's like one constant stream of sameness. So when they get ill, it completely knocks them off and they can't quite cope with it, I don't think. So, you know, I just have to support him through his adaptation, through adapting to the change of being ill. Fill him full of Fludrex. Oh, that's the point. I have to go pick that up, and then move on with it. But apart from that, it's I have to get everything ready. But there's not a lot. It's just tidying and cleaning. It's not. I have to rearrange everything. So that's really cool. I'm in a cool place. It's really cool, and I've got my Poppy. So, and I'm just taking care of stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, much love.